nephrologist, ophthalmologist, otolaryngologist. Somebody call a doctor because these names are a pain to pronounce. Hey rabbits! The German language is often said to be direct and pragmatic. That becomes especially clear when it comes to doctors. Seriously, who wants to book an appointment with a gastroendocrinologist? You'll need another doctor, one that treats twisted tongues once you're done saying that. That's why in German we keep it much simpler. While we do have the professional terms for specialist doctors, we don't normally use them in our daily lives. Instead, we rely on more basic, straightforward and easy to understand words. Almost as if we were talking to a child. And frankly, that's how I want to be talked to all the time. Like if you agree. Take a dentist, for example. Ding ding ding! In German, that's der Zahnarzt or die Zahnärztin. Literally a tooth doctor.
Actually, the English word dentist comes from the French dentiste, which derivates from the Latin dens, which also means tooth, so it's basically the same.
Wow, you must be fun at parties. Yes, but why take 3 different turns and go in a circle when you can just say tooth doctor? The same applies to a dermatologist. Sure, in German you can say der Dermatologe or die Dermatologin, but it's way more common to say der Hautarzt or die Hautärztin, skin doctor. Sometimes the German names for doctors are so simple and broad that they describe entire groups of people. Would you believe me if I told you that a gynecologist is mostly referred to as der Frauenarzt or die Frauenärztin in German? That literally means women doctor. Much better than gynecologist, gynäkologe or gynekologin, right? So, is there a Männerarzt as well? Glad that you're asking. Unfortunately not. Which is a bit ironic, considering that most medical research has historically been based on men. So technically, all doctors are Männerärzte, if you think about it.
Ew, what's that? Social criticism? I hate it.
I figured you would. So no men doctor, I'm afraid, but we do have a children's doctor. Even though Pädiater or Pädiaterin is the formal term, Germans rarely use it. Instead they say der Kinderarzt or die Kinderärztin, which sounds much gentler and more intuitive, especially to a child. At least I'd rather tell my kid, komm, wir gehen zum Kinderarzt, rather than, komm Schatz, wir gehen jetzt zum Pädiater, der wird dich richtig schön gesund pädiatrieren. They always say German sounds aggressive, but have you heard Latin? So it's actually Greek? Yeah. From kids to animals. Veterinarian is such a silly word. It sounds like somebody made it up while yawning. Or like a mix of veteran and vegetarian. Or like a drunk person trying to say very hairy Canadian.
Okay, I think we get it.
Admittedly, der Veterinär or die Veterinärin aren't much better, which is probably why we almost never use these terms in German. We say der Tierarzt or die Tierärztin instead. Animal doctor. Which doctor have you gone to last? Tell me in the comments. I hope that you don't need any doctors at the moment, that you're in your best health and feel great. See you in the next video. Bye!